Dude, have you seen the trailer yet for Godzilla vs. Kong?
No, dude. I just don't have enough time right now.
Dude,
I know.
No, we're watching it. We're watching it right now.
Me, myself, and
Hi, this is Mike Bencourt here on Me, Myself, and I at the movies with the adorable one, Dustin Wood. And right now, we are going to watch Godzilla versus Kong.
All right.
Ooh. This is our only chance.
I love the music.
Yeah. Oh.
Take it.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh, legendary.
I like the colors. Oh, wow.
The world needs him.
Alexander Skarsgård. I love him.
This child. She's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her.
Dude, look at him.
Oh, my God.
In some way,
What a shot.
Kong did the same.
E.T. phone home.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What in the fuck is that?
yeah.
Damn.
Why do they waste missiles? Like, oh, shit.
Boom, boom. Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Oh, he's pissed.
Oh! Oh, my God.
Damn.
Oh.
Dude. Oh, man, I'm watching this. I am
Dude,
watching
so
this.
in. Oh, shit.
Get him, Kong. I'm
Holy
going for
shit.
Kong.
Oh, yeah, I'm Team Kong all the way.
We don't know why.
Godzilla, you ain't got shit on Kong.
Yeah.
I'm of the same opinion.
Oh, man.
It's real. There was the war.
Oh, that's cool how they tied it together.
Yeah, dude, he's got an
You're the
axe.
last one standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
No.
Kong bows to no one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get him, Kong. Get him. Oh, I'm watching it. I'm in.
Dude,
I
that
am
looks
in.
so dope.
I am watching it, and I'm voting for Kong. We're
Yeah,
both
oh,
voting
I'm
for
Team Kong all the way. Bitchzilla's got
100%.
nothing on
I'll
Kong.
be sad if anything bad happens to him.
Dude, I gotta say, like, you and I are wrestling fans. That felt like a hype up video for like a WrestleMania caliber match.
Dude,
Like,
that
got
felt
me
like,
so amped
you know what
up.
that felt like? That felt like Randy Orton versus Triple H.
yeah,
For the title.
exactly.
That big one.
Exactly.
The Golden Boy.
Dude, that is so sick. Dude, it's insane how far like CGI has come.
Oh, I know.
Where like
I
it
know.
just looks like, I mean, you think about the original Kong versus Godzilla. It was two guys in fucking rubber suits fighting each other.
It's crazy.
It's insane. That's
Dude, but
that
the
is
music,
so
man.
cool.
Let's just talk about the music. It just didn't it run like chills down your spine. It's had
Yeah.
like, all these sound effects. That movie could suck, and I'll still watch it because of that trailer.
Oh yeah,
that trailer.
and I don't
alone.
think it'll suck because
No.
have you seen like I know it's all part of one universe now. So they had Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, and then Godzilla King of the Monsters. Have you seen those ones yet?
I haven't seen King of the Monsters yet.
Okay, so King of the Monsters is incredible. Like
Okay.
I was blown away, and I'm the first Godzilla I was okay with, but I was just like, okay, enough of humans talking. I want to see Godzilla wreck shit. You know, they finally.
What about the Matthew Broderick Godzilla?
Yeah, you mean Iguana?
Oh god, I was
Because
so
that
jealous.
wasn't a Godzilla. It was
Dude, they
Iguana.
had so much hype for months.
Dude,
Do you remember that?
I remember that the poster of just the foot
Right.
was everywhere. It was
Right.
like 89 Batman bat signal logo.
The
like,
eye. I mean, they overhyped it, and then when I watched it, I was like, "This is Godzilla.
yeah.
This is."
I
crap."
remember at one point and then like the last 10 minutes of the movie is just Jurassic Park, but in the New York New York
I know the
subways.
eggs hatching and all that stuff too.
It was so, dude. I think this is going to be much, much better. I'm very, very excited, dude. I can't wait, dude. That was awesome.
Dude, King Kong all the way.
Team Kong all the way. Me, myself, and I is Team Kong.
100%. Me, myself, and I at the movies. Kong.
Team Kong.
Kong.
Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Cobra Commander here on Me, Myself, and I. As you wait patiently for this magnificent show to begin, your orders are as followed. You must share this show. The more people know about Me, Myself, and I, the more we will be able to control the masses. Share this show with your friends. Share this show with your family. Share this show with your obnoxious, distasteful, repugnant, disgusting, cowardly enemies. Don't be a fool. Share this show immediately. We will conquer those likes and views. This is your duty. This is your allegiance. This is your show. Cobra!
I'm just glad he's paying me because Mike is just an
Rolling.
What? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, it's time for your weekly Fix-A-Funny. Can I get another one of these? I'm gonna need this. I'm about to do this shit. So I'm okay, I swallowed it. So grab a cocktail, take those pants off, and treat yourself to the sexy bald man that makes you tingle in your special place. Woo! Wrong! Got my mind on my money, my money on my mind, bitch! I'm house announcer Chet Jackson, and it's time for the Me, Myself, and I show with Mike Bencourt! Are we done? Yes.
Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Yeah! Are you ready to rock? Watch me, Mike, self, and hi.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Me, Myself, and I, episode 142. 140. Whoa. Coming back. See, all that excitement got everything blurry. That's crazy. Whoa. Live. This is what happens when you're live, ladies and gentlemen. I will never, ever figure out this problem. I don't know why, but I won't. And I oh my goodness. What is going on? Who cares? Let's read the comments. It's not about me anyways. It's about the comments. I hope you guys watched the show already in the beginning. Dustin and I had Kong versus Godzilla reaction. What in the hell is going on? Whatever. I guess you're going to have to look at my hand then. Mommy, hey everybody. How's it going? Me, myself, and I. Mike's kind of blurry right now, and he's trying to figure it out. Let's see the comments. Chris Laird said, I heard Jake Paul wants to fight and box Kong. That's so true, Lefty. What about Righty? Oh, my God. This is too much. I can't do the whole show like this. I don't know what's going on, but I apologize, but it's not me. Anyways, so let's keep moving on. Trust me, everybody. I'm adjusting, readjusting, adjusting again. There you go. Can you kind of come on. I'm determined. It's worse. What in the heck is going? Dustin, what is going on, dude?
I was just texting, or was just messaging you. You might need to adjust your direct lighting.
I did. I shifted it. I moved it. I adjusted it. I figured it out. I didn't figure it out.
You look like what everything looks like when I take my glasses off.
There you go. Look, watch. I'll do this again. I'm doing this again. Thank God for you, bro. I could not do this alone. It's worse.
Wow. Yeah, it is getting like.
It's getting worse.
Progressively worse.
What is going on? This is weird. And I can't unplug and restart everything because we're live.
And it was clear, like honestly, 5 seconds.
Do I look clear far away?
No, it actually looks worse further away.
Oh my God. This is weird. This is so weird. It was just working a few minutes ago. Well,
wait. Bring your face super close to it.
That's how we're going to do the show? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Mike Bencourt Zoomed In.
Yeah, it's your impression of Blair Witch Project. If we could get some snot running.
Welcome to Meet Myself and I. I'm out of focus. And I don't know why. And according to Chris Lamel, he says, LOL, my eyes. I know, I'm trying. And also he says, you look like the owl in the glass commercial. Ooh. Oh, now we're upside down. Whoa. This is actually fun. Let's go this way. Welcome to East Germany, Mike. That's what it is. East Germany, Mike. Yeah, this is how we do it live. Yeah, we rocking here. Yes. Yeah,
you wouldn't be Mike there. You would be Michelle.
Oh, there
you go.
There we go. That was actually really fun. I might have to do that all the time now.
You just had to dance it out.
There you go. You had an East European, East Germany.
Once again, East Germany solves all of our problems.
Speaking of East Germany, you know what? You're going to be here with me right now. So since you helped me out, thank you very much. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Speaking of races, first and foremost, let's just say congratulations and welcome everybody to February for Black History Month. I'm not saying anything racist. I'm getting to the point, okay? I know, I'm a comic. Are you going to say anything racist? No, I'm not. But I'm keeping Dustin here with me because he helped me. I know it sounds even worse.
I'm so afraid of what you're about to drag me into.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. I say I am all about Black History Month. I heard a lot of people say they don't want it. They think it's bullshit because it's the shortest month of the year. They think it should be a part of history. I agree with them, but if we say it, we sound racist. But there's only one man that says it right, and this is what I found on the internet. That's what I was trying to get through. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not as bad.
Look at Chris Lamel from the United States Navy. Chris Lamel says, say something racist. I'm not going to say it, but I'm not saying any racist. This is what this man has said about Black History Month, and you can argue with him or not.
Black History Month? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You're going to relegate my history to a month? You do with yours. Which month is white history? Well, come on, tell me. I'm Jewish.
Oh,
What is Jewish history month?
Which month is Jewish history month?
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month.
He wants us to have visa.
American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
I feel like he's auditioning for something.
Yeah, right?
A black man. I know you as Mike Wallace. You know me as Morgan Freeman. You want to say, well, I know this white guy named Mike Wallace. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't believe him. I bet you $100 some point at his time in his life, he said this white guy, my friend, or something. I guarantee you that's a lie. That is a
Also,
lie.
like, what's he doing? Is he just like purposely editing himself, even when he's alone around the house? Like, he doesn't call saltines crackers. Like, come on, what he calls them honky crisps. Come on, Morgan Freeman. Like, we know that you're saying at least a little bit of racist.
But like again, could you imagine if we just said that without Morgan Freeman? He's like,
yeah.
What do you think, Mike? What do you think of Black History Month? Ridiculous. Could you imagine if I said that?
Yeah.
If I quoted Morgan Freeman right now,
yeah,
with
I
what
don't
he
think
just
we
said,
should get. I don't think they should get a month. You think you should get a month for being Jewish? That was such a weird argument.
First of all, he can get away with it because he's Morgan Freeman.
But I love that the white guy was like, oh, I got to distance myself from being just white. So he was like, oh, I'm a Jew. I'm also a Jew. So we're in the same boat, bud. Morgan Freeman just wasn't having any of it.
No, he's like, no, because the first time I met Andy, that honky.
Yeah, it did sound like it was doing. It did sound like he was doing voiceover for a movie. It's like,
it was.
Yeah, what Michael doesn't know.
The first time I called a white man a honky.
Yeah.
I remember when.
He says he's not racist, but I know that he knows all the lyrics to a Tupac song and
he
doesn't
knows
edit
all the
himself.
lyrics to Tupac. I'm gonna work on a Morgan Freeman now. Just because stop talking about it.
That's racist. You can't do it. It's black voice. It's why
black voice. Yeah,
it's why. That's why I feel like Darth Vader is gonna get canceled any day now.
Why? Darth Vader's that was James Earl Jones.
Yeah, but when they took the helmet off,
oh,
it's black voice.
Yeah, but what a great black voice though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, come on, it doesn't get better than James Earl Jones.
Yeah, dude. By the way, I was do you watch stuff like on Netflix?
Do I what? Yes, of course.
Like streaming.
Yeah.
Okay. I was on there the other day, and it's bothering me that do you ever read the like one sentence descriptions that they have to describe the movie? I'm convinced that they're written by people that have never seen the movie, because I was like, one of them was it's mano a mano when this roughneck has a fist fight to the finish to save the earth, Bruce Willis in Armageddon. And I was like, that's not the movie Armageddon. And the reason why I brought it up is because the description for Star Wars was a rageaholic tries to reconnect with his estranged children. And I was like, what? What? That was Star Wars.
Where you're going is racist, and we're gonna end off.
No.
But Dustin, thank you for helping me save the show, bro. I appreciate
no problem,
it.
buddy.
You're gonna stick around. I know we're supposed to do Dustin's thoughts, but you know what? We got to keep the show going, man.
Yeah, we got enough of my thoughts.
Okay, we'll get back to you. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate
no problem,
it. And you know what? I think we should bring Eastern European East German Mike.
Yeah,
sometime.
Michelle.
Eastern, oh yeah, DJ Michelle. There you go. Welcome to Alex, DJ right? Michelle. Okay, let's keep the show going along. I have a wonderful guest. She is an amazing human being. I've known her for so many years. I've known her mother. Her mother is the casting director of Forcier Casting. Her and her mother worked together in Forcier Casting. They both helped me get into the movie Traffic. What? With Paula Patton? Yes, because of them. I don't know. You see me at the very end just going, but still, you saw that real quick because of them. And I was forever grateful for that. It was a lot of work just for that little tiny little spot, but it's worth it because you have no idea what goes behind the scenes. And I can't imagine how much crap they had to go through just to get my dumb ass on there. Like, really? No, Mike's really talented. Like, this guy, he can't even focus on his own podcast, and you want him for a movie? What? Anyways, now she has moved on, and she is now an owner of her own fitness company. But before we move on, we're bringing her up. I want to show you guys her commercial. So check this out. I'm so proud of her, and she's a wonderful person. And here we go. Enough about me. Let's watch this. Thanks for everybody for being here, by the way.
My name's Cliff Huey, and very active in working out, up to working with Forcier Fitness in Miranda. I've pretty much worked out, my whole life. off and on in the gym and, playing sports and things like that. So on March 1st, 2017, I was playing soccer and I snapped my Achilles. And it was a devastating accident for me because it debilitated me and became disabled. And, since then, I stopped all my workouts and wasn't able to really go to the gym or do anything, on my own, wasn't even motivated to do so. Then I met Forcier Fitness, met Miranda, and, she not only helped me get back on track, but she came to me, which was a big thing for me, because I really had no motivation to do anything. I just wanted to walk again. I just, when you have a disability like that, not being able to walk is a big deal. Not only physically challenging, but mentally. And so she kind of bridged that gap for me and helped me get back on track physically, mentally, emotionally. And I took my first steps this last Thursday, 90 days after my accident, so 3 months. So I've actually been able to walk with a boot now. And I feel that, what Miranda's done for me and Forcier Fitness has, kept me going, kept me on track. The results that we went over were actually at my 4-week mark. And some of the improvements that I saw, was very surprised and actually impressed with not only myself, but with Miranda directing me with the food program and staying on it. And that's a big thing. It's easy to go to the gym and work out and not stay on your program. And I really tried to make sure that I did. And in doing that, I lost 1.5% body fat in 4 weeks. I lost 2 pounds, which, is for me in a month's time period. Most of that, I'm sure I gained a lot of muscle because I gained 2 inches in my biceps. I gained 1.5 inches in my thighs. And I gained, I think, 1 inch in my forearms, so I saw results pretty much throughout my whole body. And not being able to work out my leg because of my injury was pretty impressive to me, that I would gain that much in my thighs. So I'm very pleased, with what we've accomplished and done.
That is amazing. Okay, me, myself, and I. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? She's an entrepreneur. She's an associate producer. She's a ballet dancer. She was an actress. Now she's the owner of Forcier Fitness. Please put your hands together for Miranda Forcier. Hello, Miss Miranda Forcier. Forcier, that's French, right? Forcier? French? Forcier? Oui, oui. Betancourt and Forcier here, me, myself, and I talking to you. Hello, good to see you.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Okay, that's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Hi, how are you? Congratulations with everything. How's everything going with you? It's been such a long time.
It has been a long time. It's been incredible. God is good. A lot of transitions, a lot of ebbs and flows in the last 4 years that I've been doing this. But I'm happy to say that I am doing really well. So
Has it been 4 years?
yeah, this March.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember, and you have your own center now. You have your own work gym. You used to drive a truck around.
Yeah, so my whole concept was a mobile personal trainer, right? And I did that up until honestly 2020 when COVID hit. And then obviously, just like everyone else, I had to get creative, right? And so I transitioned into doing virtual training, but then I also wanted to provide a safe place for people to still come to, where they, didn't have to be in their home, because everyone's in their homes all day, right? And that just really messes with your emotional and mental state. So I wanted to provide a space where people can come, feel safe. They're not going to be, disturbed by anything. And so I turned my garage into a gym. And now this is only a quarter of what you see. I have a full setup here now where trainers can come and train their clients, and people can come and work out whenever they want.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. You got to help me get my chicken legs because I got small. I tried everything. My legs are just like this. And I'm like this, and I can't walk. So maybe you can help me get my chicken. Maybe there's hope for me. What is your negative outlook that you see a lot in fitness?
A negative outlook is that I don't have time. I don't have the capacity to do anything. I'm injured. I have all these ailments. I mean, the list goes on and on about negative concepts. But no matter what, you can make a difference, even if it's a small one, right? We all got to start with a first step, right?
Yeah.
So
That's great. So what made you decide to become the mogul who you are right now? What made you decide that?
Well, I've always kind of been into, athletics. I started off as a dancer, like you had mentioned. I started acting and dancing at a young age of 7. Danced all throughout high school. I went to a performing and fine arts high school, did all that. I even went to college and got my minor in dance kinesiology because I always thought like, well, maybe I'll be a dance teacher or something. I wanted to do something with teaching. I wanted to help people. And then when I got my minor, I started focusing on my bachelor's in communication. And that's when I started gaining weight, like most people. And so I started training with athletes, bodybuilders, personal trainers, and I discovered physical fitness and how much that really does change your body just by changing your nutrition and changing up the things that you do exercise-wise. And then that kind of like just led into a lot of other life circumstances that came in. I witnessed a pretty traumatic event where I witnessed my father figure, take his own life, and it was really rough, but it led me to come back to Sacramento and kind of start over. And I realized at that point that, mental health is huge. And if anybody wants to make any kind of physical change in their life, they got to start with the mind. In order to raise your arm up, it doesn't take just your muscle. It takes your brain telling your muscle, right? So that's kind of where that kind of evolved. I then started training for a local gym here, and then I got this idea to be a mobile personal trainer. And then it just kind of evolved, like I said, and then now here I am. I still do mobile personal training, but now I offer, a gym training too. So that's going to be a little bit of a cheaper rate. I do online training, virtual training. I try to meet everybody's needs because everybody is at a different level. Not everybody is going to need the same kind of plan. And I just kind of became what I am today.
So you're just more into studying the body and physical activity. Have you thought of creating your own style of fitness?
I mean, I definitely am different than most personal trainers for sure. I focus more on the mental and emotional health before the physical. Like I had mentioned earlier, it takes getting to this place mentally and emotionally in order to get to where you want physically. You can't just like start running, a marathon without getting yourself mentally prepared.
Is there anything that you can do to strengthen that desire from someone that just sits on the couch to they're like, well, I don't want to get up and do one step. I don't want to do. What is your method?
Absolutely. I
changing the
tell
mind?
people all the time, I emphasize the personal and personal training, right? So I really dig deep into my clients' like personal life. What's their schedule like? What's their work routine? What's their life, like their family like, right? Because all of those things play a huge factor into what kinds of goals that you're wanting to achieve. A baby doesn't just like start running, right? You gotta start crawling and then you walk, and there's these steps that you have to take. And I think a lot of people tend to jump a lot faster than they should, which will cause like injury and a lot slower in their transformation progress, right? So I like to take things at a slower rate. I want to make sure that they are making the right steps and they're foundational, because I essentially want to work myself out of a job, right? I want to make sure that nobody needs a personal trainer ever again. I want to teach you how to absorb, the tools that I have into your life. And then that way you can be successful for the rest of your life.
Right. So this is not just about money. This is about you just putting your place on earth, what you're here for, to condition mental health and then help them become physically healthy as well.
The goal. Yes.
Wow. Wow. You're doing God's work and I'm here just sitting in front of the camera. That's awesome. So after 4 last time I talked to you was, oh God, it's been such a long time. What has happened in your life since then?
Oh my gosh.
Last time we talked to human beings.
Oh geez. 2019 was a really tough year. I too encountered a lot of health issues. I almost died a few times myself, and it caused a lot of turmoil mentally and emotionally for myself. So I definitely am a huge practice what I preach person.
Hold on. How did you almost die? That's kind of news to me right there. You're like, oh, by the way, Mike, I haven't talked to you in a while, but I almost died. Just want to drop that on your show for the first time. Go ahead.
No, I had pneumonia pretty bad in November of 2019. I'm not sure if it was COVID or not, but it was pretty severe. I was hospitalized for about 7 days. I was bedridden for 5 weeks. It was awful. I can't explain what happened. They don't really even know. But my lung collapsed at one point after they did a biopsy of this mass that they found in my lung, and it was this whole ordeal. But it really turned my life upside down, wondering, like, what am I doing? I thought I was healthy. I thought I had things going, but that just goes to show you that, life has a different story for you, and you just have to figure out how to be flexible. You want to be strict with your destination, but you need to be flexible with your journey on how you get there. And the idea that you have for your life is not always going to be how it plays out, but your end goal is always going to be achieved. And my end goal has always been just to help as many people as possible. And I've definitely have done that a few times in the last 4 years.
Wow. That's amazing. So what were you thinking about your journey as you were going through the hospital, as your lung collapse and everything? Did you think of a plan then, or as you were starting to get better?
No, I mean, my plan when I started Forcier Fitness was, my father figure that passed away, I feel like he didn't really have that support that he necessarily needed to get through what he was challenged with. Which we all are challenged with something. And I want to be that person. I want to be I want to be someone's rock, someone's cheerleader, because everybody needs that. We all go through our own crap every day,
right.
But it's nice to know that somebody else has been through something awful and has gone over it. And I guess that's always been something that I've been working towards, is like, look, I'm not perfect. I'm still growing every single day. But I every day I wake up trying to make myself even better than I was yesterday.
Okay.
And I want to encourage other people to live just like that, and know that, look, you're gonna have struggles. You're gonna need down days. You're gonna need to give yourself those moments of just like release. But it's all about setting boundaries, really. It's like, hey, how many days do you need to mourn whatever you just went through? And then what's the next step to moving forward? Because the world is continuing to spin,
right.
Even though yours seems to stop. And it's how to grow from what has happened in your past to ignite what's going to give you your future, essentially.
So when you're talking about boundaries, are you talking about that because sometimes a lot of people just give up on their fitness goals? They think it's just too much.
Goals, relationship goals, work goals. I mean, I'm all about all of the goals. I mean, fitness is just one aspect, but I've seen in the last 4 years for sure, a lot of people leave their own needs aside because of their kids or their marriage or their work, or something else is always more precedent than themselves. And what I've learned, is that if you are not in that right place of mind or whatever that area is, you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. So it's about making sure if you have a need, that you fill that need first, and then you can help others, and you can be great at your job, or be that best mom or that best dad, boyfriend, whatever your title is in life, and making sure that you can be the best of what you're wanting. But you have to first look within and be true to yourself. And the boundaries meaning, like, if you're sad, how many days do you need to get over something? But a lot of people don't think of that, and they just dwell and they seep and they just fall lower and lower and lower, versus like,
right.
hey, I'm going to give myself this time, and then I'm going to try something new and see, what else I can do to move on, or whatever that case may be.
Wow. Have you ever had a client that you almost gave up on? That you just said no more?
Well, with personal training, only 1 in every 5 clients is actually going to take what you say seriously, right? You have to keep in mind that, like, everyone's going through their own stuff, and not just because you want to lose weight or you want to hit this physical goal doesn't necessarily mean that's the right time in your life to do it. So it's all about, and every time I get a new client on, I always ask, I always say, like, look, things are going to happen. All I ask is that you are open and honest with me, so that, I'm going to be open and honest with you. And if you're going through a hard time, maybe we need a pause. Maybe, we need to pick up another time. But no matter what, I'm going to give you the tools, and the tools can be used now, or they can be used in your future. And all I ask is that people are open to learning something new, because even if this isn't the right time, eventually it will be the right time. And so I've never given up on a client, but I have had moments where, you know, I've told the client, look, this just isn't the right time right now, right? So like, use what I've given you so far, and then let's come back when, you know, things are a little bit easier, because it is a whole new chapter. I tell people it's kind of like going to college. Like, if you want to be a doctor, you can't just jump into the hospital room and pick up a scalpel, right? You have to go to school. You have to educate yourself. And that takes time, energy, and it takes money, right? So if you're not ready to take on a new chapter, then you're not ready to take on a new chapter. There's nothing wrong with that. But there is always something to learn in any chapter in your life, if that makes sense.
I like how nice you were about the negative client. He was like, look, this isn't for you, so get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm trying. You're so, have you ever had a client that just got under your skin that you just okay, so yes, so that is a yes, and that's awesome. You don't have to say it. Do you find it harder with male clients listening to your advice and instructions?
That is really good. That's a really good point. Yeah, definitely. Male clients are
a highly qualified fitness trainer.
It's hard, especially because most of the male clients have been athletes in their previous like high school or college, right? And so listening to a younger person telling like that's not correct is really hard, which is another reason why in the very first meeting that I meet someone, I'd say, look, you got to be open to learning something new. Times have changed. You know, every year things change. We discover new things about our bodies and health, and you have to be open to learning new things. But, you know, but not everybody is willing to do that.
So yeah, you never had the guys go, you don't have this pose, you don't have this one.
Oh my God.
You don't have that one. I lift weights like this. This is how I do it. And I do curls that way. What are you going to teach me?
That's a way to do it if you you know, want to hurt your knees or your back or you know, start lifting it up, you know? Oh gosh, those are
if you want to ruin everything in your body, sure, keep doing that.
Yeah, right.
Idiot. Well, guess what? I always have my correspondent, Mr. Dustin Wood. He's here, and he always likes to ask my guests one amazing question. He's a great human being. Here he is, Mr. Dustin Wood.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Dustin. How are you?
I'm good. I have to say, I love your outlook. I have a rare condition, and so I purposely live my life in the most positive way possible, because the alternative is negativity, and it sucks, and you can feel it shape every aspect of your life if you let it in. So I think it's really cool that you have something based off of positivity. I think it's something that should be taught like more. Is there something that you're teaching, especially when it comes to positivity, that you think should be maybe implemented more into like physical education in schools? Is there something that they're not doing there that you think they should be implementing?
It's a loaded question. The first thing that comes to my mind when you ask that is something that I wish most schools would emphasize more is about, you know, preventing of injury, right? So like doing things the right way versus just teaching a kid to do something, letting them do it, and then moving on, right? I mean, my cousin's 13. She sent me a video of her in her gym class doing a squat, and there was at least 5 things wrong. And all I can think of is, oh my gosh, you were going to grow up learning these bad habits, and as you grow, your body's going to change, and it's just going to get worse, and you're going to create more issues for yourself down the line. So I wish people would take it a little bit slower, talk about like why certain forms are necessary. You know, like if you do this, then this is going to happen. So we want to make sure you don't. A lot of people aren't going to learn much if they don't know the why, right? Like when it's essentially like when you're parenting. I'm not a parent myself, but what I've learned from other people who are parents is, you know, if you tell a kid no, they're probably going to do it again. But if you tell them why not to do it, they're probably gonna be like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, right? So it's teaching that. But as far as the positivity goes, it's being patient with yourself, right? A lot of people set such high expectations. you're being taught something, so you have to do it perfect right then, right now. But if, you know, teachers can encourage students just to take their time in learning and just do small movements versus going all the way, like in a squat, instead of focusing on getting super low, just let's focus on like where the weight balance is supposed to be. Let's focus on where your core and your chest is supposed to be, right? Like just focusing on the smaller aspects first, then you're going to also encourage more positivity, like you were saying, and less negative, like, oh, well, you can't get low enough or etc. Right?
Yeah.
So, I would say.
That's what that's the one thing I remembered from PE class was we had a PE teacher that would pull her gym shorts over her stomach as if it was like hiding it. Like we were all just like, oh, that's her enormous vagina, not her huge stomach. Like it was so weird. And she always we would have to weigh ourselves at the beginning of every week, and she would always go whenever I would get on the scale, and I'd be like, what? Okay.
Dude, that's not what you're in gym class. You're trying to learn how to be active, not how to lose weight. I mean, there's so much more that goes into losing weight, right? I mean, your water intake, your supplements, like what kind of vitamins are you taking? Like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
Oh, it's okay.
Don't feel bad for him, because you know what? If he didn't go through that, he wouldn't be a hilarious comedian. So don't feel too bad. Okay. All right. Don't try to cash in on the sympathy card, Jesse. I'm
Mike, shut up. So Robbie did.
Anyways, thank you, Dustin. Appreciate it, buddy. I like it. He's like, Mike, shut up. I was like, you're right. I will shut up. And then, but stick around. Hold on, Dustin. Stick around. Stick around for the rest of the show, buddy. I got something for you. That's awesome. Dustin's a great guy. He lost a lot of weight too. He's been working out, so you know he cares about his physical health, and he was going through a lot, and he decided to, like you said, make that first goal, and he's moving forward in life. And as well as you are, you moved forward from where you are, and now you got married, or you're gonna get married, right? Congratulations! Look at that. Bring it in. Look at that. Oh my God, it's The Rock. It's The Rock. Look, that's Sean Connery. Show it again. Look at it. Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage on The Rock. Look at that. No one's getting off that Alcatraz Island. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm
so happy.
That's all. No, you should be. That's all. How'd you meet him? Tell us about him.
Yeah. Well, his name is Mike.
Great name. Show's named after him.
I couldn't resist. No, his name is Mike. He's the creator and owner of the Waffle Experience, which is a restaurant in Natomas, Folsom, and Elk Grove, and they're expanding to Southern
in Elk Grove.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm gonna eat there.
If anyone's looking to franchise, it's an incredible restaurant. It's breakfast and lunch. It's all about waffles, but it's like a dough-based waffles. It's like a bread texture. It's so everything has a waffle on it. It's amazing. But I mean, that goes beyond like his attributes. I mean, he's just the most incredible partner I have ever met. We were best friends first before we started dating, and
that's awesome.
He proposed to me in Costa Rica, and I'm just.
Oh my God! With The Rock and in Costa Rica, man, gentlemen, we have lost. You cannot top that. That's amazing. So I would say yes for you. Just say it. Go.
Yeah.
Where is he? Is he here? Can he say hello?
Yeah. Well, he's doing some behind the scenes footage for me.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mike. Great name. Excellent name. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what's plans with the Waffle Experience? What are your
So, I mean, I spent the last few months as a hiatus for Forcier Fitness just to help kind of get the restaurant up and going. As you know, with COVID, everything has been really tough. But, Mike is just an incredible, he's a Marine, or he is a Marine.
Nice.
Before he got into the food industry, and so he's just a fighter, and he really stood up for small businesses during COVID, and encouraging people to stand up for their right, which it is the right to own a small business. And so with the second shutdown, he really stood up and encouraged people to stay open, and we stayed open while keeping safe, of course.
Well, yeah, you have a Marine ordering orders to stay open. You have to listen to him.
Oh yeah,
you need to stay open.
We had so many people following us. board supervisors, Kevin Kiley, everybody was on our side, which was awesome.
Wow.
So yeah, now it's up and running. So I'm able to focus back on my business here. We got a lot of really good things going on. I'm opening up this space to other personal trainers to use, other people to come in. I'm doing some programs that I've created for like beginners, and then what I'm calling the level up. So people who are wanting to take their fitness to the next stage. Really just trying to get back out there and let people know that I'm here and I want to help if anybody is looking for that.
How genius is this monopoly? I mean, he gets them full with high cholesterol at the waffle experience, and then you take them handing out cards as they leave the restaurant. Don't worry about your health. I'm here to help you out. Genius. That is a genius idea. I wish I thought of that. That's amazing. That's great.
This is a cheat day restaurant for sure. Yeah.
Oh my God. That is amazing. Talk about the mafia. Wow. We'll get you fat and thin at the same time. No problem. No problem. High cholesterol, and then you'll get ripped after you have your first heart attack. No problem.
Hey, you gotta put on the gains first, right?
Yeah. That is awesome. Cheat Day is a great name for a restaurant. There you go.
Write that one down. Yeah.
Right? There you go. Cheat Day. After you're done getting your ass kicked by Miranda, it's time for cheat day.
We had some protein waffles. Don't worry. Yeah.
That's so cool. Wow. Sorry. And you guys are going to be running everything. And then you said you're going to be moving soon, right?
Yeah. Well, so, Mike is the CEO and president, so it's not his job to run everything. But we're opening up our headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. And that's going to be run by our COO. And then Mike and I are going to just pretty much kind of do our own thing. I want to open up a gym. We're planning on moving to Costa Rica.
Nice. Full circle again.
Yeah. And want to open up a gym there, maybe a taco truck. But, Mike just wants to travel and open up the franchises, teach people how to cook the menu and do that as we just, enjoy our life.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, by the way, from the United States Navy, Brian Harlan says, love cheat day. So there you go. It's already starting. There's your side business, side hustle.
Yeah, that's what we'll do in Costa Rica. We'll open up a cheat day and we'll open it right next to my gym.
There you go. Like a roach coach right outside your gym. It's cheat day. You don't need to go in, or you can go out. Come on. Cheat day. God. Manipulating the whole system. That's genius. That's awesome. Well, do you have any words of wisdom for people that are trying to get inspired by you or that want to?
Absolutely. I get asked this all the time, what's a great first step? A great first step is, first of all, focus on your nutrition, right? If you don't have time to work out, not a big deal. I've been injured. Oh my gosh. Okay. So starting with last year with my lung issue, that took several months in order for me just to walk normal, right? So between that, I had a partial tear in my meniscus. I broke my pinky toe. I've had like 4 injuries in the last year, but I've been able to keep my physique all because of diet. And it's super simple. All you guys have to do is just no processed foods, right? So just keep it simple. No dairy, no gluten, and then keep your sugars only to the natural ones like fruit. And you keep that right in the morning, right? So that kickstarts your metabolism. A lot of people benefit from intermittent fasting. The problem with that is a lot of people don't realize that you have to stuff a whole day's worth of meals into an 8-hour period. So that's where kind of the intermittent fasting doesn't work completely for a lot of people. You need to make sure you know how to work that. But essentially just stick to a paleo diet. That's essentially what I have all my clients start with, is just meat. You got some vegetables, you got some potatoes, your seeds and nuts, and fruit, right? So you got your cup of fruit in the morning, and just start there, right? Just start cutting out all the processed stuff. And meal prepping, I swear to God, it is the best thing that you can do for yourself.
I'm so lazy when it comes to meal prepping. My wife and I are the worst. We are the worst. I hate it.
You can spend 2 hours a day cooking all of your meals, or you can spend 3 hours a week cooking your meals. Okay. And then all you got to do is you just pop it in the microwave when you're hungry, right? When you're hungry, that's when you usually make the worst mistakes, right? You usually go for something really and quick, right? But if it's already
Oreos,
you just grab it, throw it in the microwave, and then you change up how you cook your meals every single week to keep it interesting. But and it's really frustrating and annoying, but I tell my clients it's not forever, okay? It's just until you get to your goals. So the more strict you are, the faster you get to your goals, and the faster you can stop meal prepping, right? And you can be a little more flexible. But we essentially cook, 3 meals a day, essentially for a week. And then we're kind of flexible with our breakfast and our dinner, and we kind of like ebb and flow, right? And we keep it because we're essentially we're happy with where we are right now. But we're gonna start prepping for our wedding, so we're gonna start getting a little more strict. But it's just in seasons. It's all a season. Everybody kind of gets wrapped up in this forever mindset.
Yeah, that's what I always think. Like it's gonna be forever. I think that's the worst part. Is like there's like no light at the end of the tunnel when I think of that.
And that's the negativity. All right. So we need to get some positivity in you, Mike Bencourt.
Hold on. There you go. There's positivity right there.
So yeah, that's what I would recommend is just start by cutting out all the processed foods, and you'll notice a huge difference, and drink enough water. Like I have this half a gallon, it's a 64-ounce water jug. I put my aminos in it once a day. I just fill it all the way up. And then when it gets halfway, I fill it back up so my aminos stay with me. And aminos are really essential in weight loss, muscle growth, endurance, helps kind of curb your appetite and gives your water some flavor.
What do you use for aminos?
So I am a rep for a company called Ambrosia. So Ambrosia Collective. If you use my discount code 4CA Fit. So
that's dope. 4CA Fit. That's like pro wrestling when they're like 4CA. Oh my God, that's so cool. 4CA.
Yes, you can.
Hold on, Dustin. 4CA.
I know. I'm like literally typing it out right now.
That is so cool. Brilliant. That is great. Let's do it, Dustin. 4CA. 4CA.
I knew I should have named my company.
That is so good.
Yeah, so Ambrosia Collective has a lot of really great stuff. I mean, there's tons of great supplements out there. So this definitely isn't the only one, but like the one that I use is it's called Machine Fuel. It's a BCAA, which is branched chain amino acids. But they also have really amazing protein powder. It's plant-based, lactose-free, gluten-free, essentially nothing except vitamins and minerals and protein, which is really awesome. I even make it like an ice cream at night. Like you just blend it up with some ice and water, and it gets like thick, like an ice cream texture. I mean, it's not exactly ice cream, but it's good enough. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I recommend.
Wow. Well, that is such a, you know what? I hope this podcast inspires everybody, because this has been wonderful and great. Everything. I'm so proud of you and so happy for you and your husband to be. You guys are going to have a wonderful life together. That's awesome. And I want to bring Dustin back. Dustin. So check this out. So last week we did the game show. Okay, Dustin, you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay. I can hear you. I'm just worried.
So we're gonna try the second week. Okay, here it is. Hang in there. This is our game show that we played. Okay.
Me, myself, and I presents Name That Voice.
Okay, Name That Voice is I do an impression, and if you get the name of the actor, because I can't do actresses yet, if you get the name of the actor, you will win a prize. And the prize last week, I'll do it. All right, I'm gonna do it, Dustin. We're gonna give you $100. That's either $50 donation to Forcier Fitness and $50 donation to the Waffle Experience. If you get it right, if you get the name right, last week I'm going to try it again. I'm going to do a different voice, Dustin. But if they don't get it, Dustin, I'm going to put the pressure on Dustin. If they don't get it, what should we give them?
Okay.
And it's got to be towards 4CA, because 4CA, you can't top that. We have to give something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. If they don't get it, why don't we do a paid promotion video for their products, and we'll post it on our social medias.
I was going to say give less money, but sure, we can do that.
Oh, yeah, or that. I was
just going to say give some less money, but
I didn't want to give away your money, so I just like. Hey, no, let's just do $50 then, I guess.
Okay, so $50, so $25 to Forcier Fitness, and $25 to the Waffle Experience. If you don't get it right, if you get it right, it's $100. So that's $50 each. Okay.
No, wait, is it me guessing?
No, I'm guessing.
Oh.
I do the impression, and then I guess the voice.
Wait, why would you guess the voice? You're doing your voice. I was like,
I got both of you. I got both of you.
Okay, but maybe Costa Rica Mike can also help her.
Of course. He's of course. Costa Rica Mike can help. Okay, here we go. So here's the impression. You have to name the voice, not the character, but the actor.
The actor. Okay.
Are you ready?
All right, ready.
$100 on the line. Here we go. Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite? What's that? Come again?
Eastwood.
What?
Clint Eastwood.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, you know what? It has his moves.
It does.
It's actually Michael Madsen. Michael Madsen from Reservoir Dogs. Are you gonna bark all day, little doggy? Or are you gonna bite? I think my Clint Eastwood facial expression threw you off.
You were pointing it up a bit with the eye.
I was. I apologize, but still, you still get money donated to Forcier Fitness and the Waffle Experience. And if you want us to do a promotion video, we can for you. So thank you so much. Oh, look, even Rudy Moreno said it was Clint Eastwood. Damn, I suck at impressions.
He also guessed a fat guy. Rudy, I wasn't doing an impression. I'm just a person.
A fat guy.
A little rude.
He says Dolly Parton.
Dolly
Parton? Is that the fat guy?
Now he's talking about my breast size. This is ridiculous.
This is getting kind of creepy. It's awesome. Thank you. Miranda, did you have a good time?
Always. Thank you so much, you guys, for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Always. Thank you very much for being on the show. I don't know why StreamYard's not working, but it won't allow me to type your links right now. So folks, if you just joined in, please watch the rebroadcast on youtube.com/MikeBComedy. All of Forcier, all of her stuff will be on there as well. Links and bios, everything's gonna be on that, and then we'll be promoted to everybody else. So Miranda, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. And I always like to leave the show on a prayer, not by me, but by Sam Elliott. And now, a prayer from Sam Elliott.
Dear Heavenly Father, give me the strength, for I don't have any patience for stupidity anymore. Everywhere I go, I see someone doing something stupid. I just want to smack them across the head, but I can't, dear Father, for you are the dude of this universe. Dear Lord, we're in a pandemic and I'm starting to lose my cool. All I want to do is sit in my leather chair, smoke a Marlboro Red, and drink a beer. Coors, America's beer. Lone Star Barbecue. Amen.
That is awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's do it, Dustin. Let's do her. Forcier.
Me, myself, and I.
Forcier.
It's
Thank
me,
you so much,
myself, and I.
Miranda Forcier. Really appreciate you being on the show. Forcier Fitness. Don't forget the Waffle Experience. One more time for Dustin Wood, the adorable. I don't know why StreamYard's not working right now. I can't post the wonderful clips and everything. I apologize, but it's okay. It's all right. Thank you, everyone, for staying with me during this weird time. And you met a new character. You met East German Mike Bettencourt. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah is good. Yeah. And here it is. Forcier, it's in the game. Oh my God, there's your tagline. Forcier, it's in the gym. There you go. Forcier, it's in the gym. Oh my gosh, she's gonna be a gajillionaire. Wow. Remember where she got her millions? Here on Me, Myself, and I. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.